Welcome to Tell Me All About It, the podcast where curiosity meets conversation. I'm your creator and host, Brianna Guyton, here to dive into stories, insight, and everything in between. This week's episode is called How Clear is Your Vision? To start off, I want to start with a quote by American author Tony Robbins. If you keep a clear vision of your future, it will pull you like a magnet through the toughest of times. Now, I picked this topic because this week I was thinking about what do I want my end goal to look like? What do I want my vision? What do I have envisioned for myself? What do I see myself ending up in the future? What do I want to come from this podcast, my family, and all these other things? What vision do I have for myself? As I'm researching and studying some of the best who've done it in this arena or in this field, I've noticed one thing. They all had a vision for what their final destination would look like. They all had an idea of what their end goal would look like to them. For anyone who knows me, they know I am a fanatic when it comes to football. I love football. I watch it all the time. And on Netflix, there's this new documentary, or new-ish, of the Dallas Cowboys and Jerry Jones and the dominance they had over the 90s and him taking over the team back then. Though I'm not a Dallas Cowboys fan, though I'm not a Jerry Jones fan, I can appreciate the vision this man had for what he wanted his future of himself and the team would look like. So I started to take a look at myself, and I noticed one thing, that I need to change my vocabulary. A lot of times people say, including myself, I dream of this, or I wish this, or if I only had this. Change the word dream with the word vision. I envision this for my future. I envision me having this in my life. I envision the family. I have a vision of what I want my final look to look like. I don't care if it's a podcast you're starting. I don't care if it's a product you're trying to sell, a book you're trying to write. Everybody needs a vision of what the final product will look like, whatever you're trying to do or accomplish. And that's what starts with having a vision. Having a vision is critical. Knowing what each step looks like to achieve your ultimate goal is critical to achieving it. Having details in your vision is important. Knowing what each step looks like, what you want to move or what you want to do next, or as imagery of it, the color, the texture, the feel, where it's going to be sold, where it's going to be listened to. All those little details are so important to creating your vision. The most talented, successful entrepreneurs all had a vision, and they had details on it. They left nothing to guessing. They mapped everything. They planned everything. They drew it. They sketched it. They knew what every step was going to look like in order to getting to the ultimate goal and what they envisioned. I'll put it this way. Your details in your vision should be so loud that a stranger should be able to see it when you're talking about it. Now, most people say, well, I don't know what my vision is. I don't know what the ultimate goal is. I don't know where this is going to take me. I don't know what this is going to look like. Or some people will say, well, I don't know how to create a vision. I don't know how to put pieces together to make what I want it to look like, because I don't even know what I want it to look like. Your vision will take time to create. It will go under transformation because you as a professional and as a person will go under many different transformations throughout your life. So do the basics. Start writing things down. If you have an idea about a product you want to sell, start drawing the pictures of it, where you want the products to look like. Use this as an example. Say you want to sell an energy drink, but you don't know the big details of it, but you know little things. Start drawing it, start sketching it. If you want this product to be a bottle or a can, do you know you want to do at the top? Do you want it to screw on? Do you want it to pop off? Do you know the color of it? Little things like that are details that add up to make the big picture. For others of you, it's going to start with making a vision board. I know it's a cliche, but they help. Cut out magazines, make copies of things. Put it on a vision board. What do I want my final destination to look like? What do I want the end goal to look like? What do I want my future life to look like? Put it on the board. Make it clear. You see it every day. You start to imagine it. You start to believe it. You start to see what the end goals are going to look like for you. If I don't tell you anything else, remember this. It's your vision. No one gets to dictate what goes on in your vision besides you. You get to put things in it. You get to take things out of it. You get to put people in it. You get to take people out of it. You can do whatever you want with your vision. Create your vision. Make it what you want it to be. Remember this. The most successful people you know, it all started out with a vision. J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter, it started out with her having a vision of it. Beyonce and every album she does, it all starts with a vision. Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys. It starts with the vision. You have to have a vision. I want you to remember this. If your mind can picture it, that means you can do it. It starts with your vision and what's going on in your head. Now, for me personally, my vision is driven by my passion. My passion comes from interviewing people, talking on this microphone, and sharing some of the things that I go through. It's what keeps me going. It keeps me motivating, listening to other people's journeys and their passions through life. Those are the things that motivate me to continue to do what I want to do. So let me tell you a little bit about where I am now and what I want my vision to look like, what my future to look like, what I envision for myself. It is November 21st, 2025, and I am recording this podcast. I currently work at a hospital. I am at the absolute bottom of the totem pole. I've been there for a while, and I am tired of waiting for opportunity to break my way. From tired of being overlooked to being on the downside of nepotism and not being able to benefit from it, I started this because I needed a platform where I can share my feelings and my experiences and my frustrations. From that place of anger and frustration, it led me to creating a vision of what I wanted to my future to look like. So this is my vision. I want a talk show. I want it based out of New Jersey, either out of Montclair or Fort Lee. I want a studio audience between 200 and 250 people. I want my studio to have bright colors to it. Most talk shows have neutral colors to it. To me, it comes off boring. I want bright colors. I want to be syndicated. I want to own it. Most studios have awards hanging up. I don't want that. Michael Jackson says something very smart. If you have awards up, you start to feel accomplished. You never want to feel that accomplished. I always want to keep digging. I want more. I want to learn more. I want to grow more. I want to always have my hand reaching for more. I want my guests to be the guests I have now. Ordinary people with extraordinary stories to tell. Passions to share. Journeys to discuss. I don't see any national place for these people to have a platform to tell their stories, and I want to be the first. I want people who have these extraordinary stories to be able to tell these things. But because they aren't rich and famous and other things, their stories get swept under the rug, or it just becomes a story never told. I want my show to be able to be a place where people can tell these stories. In a day where everyone's a podcaster and everyone wants to share what they're thinking, I don't want to be the next best podcaster. I want to be the best Brianna. I want to be the best Brianna Guyton that I can possibly be. My biggest and greatest competition is beating the Brianna Guyton from the day before. Focus on me, focus on my vision, and making it as loud and as clear as it could possibly be is the only goal I have. So to wrap this up, I want you all to remember, create your vision. Make it clear, make it loud. Draw it, write it, sketch it. Do whatever you need to do, just make it yours. Make it your vision. As always, for more content, you guys can follow me on Instagram at Tell Me All About It. Make sure you follow me here on Spotify, subscribe to my YouTube channel. As always, I'm looking to cover stories of everyday people with extraordinary stories to tell. I cover stories of any kind, from hardship to someone pursuing their passion. You can find my email address on my Instagram page, or you can send me a DM through Instagram. Until next time, guys, this is Bree.